deposits, my gloss is popping. You like my hair?
Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I have two disclaimers. The first one is this light show that's going on right here is temporary until I get my backdrop in the mail. And two, my voice is a little raspy because I went through a whole week of not having my voice and I'm just not getting it back. And yeah, that's about it. So before I get into the story, I'm going to introduce myself just a little bit because I will be making an introductory video tomorrow to let you guys know more details about me. But basically, my name is Peachy. I'm 18 years old. I live in Brooklyn. And the purpose of me doing this YouTube video, like not this YouTube video, but like making this channel is because I have a lot of funny and weird stories to tell, stored in my memory for this moment because I always wanted to create a YouTube, and now I have built up the confidence to do so. So with that being said, let's just go right into the video. Today's video is gonna be a story time, and yeah. So this story time dates back to 2016, summer 2016, and around this time I had a friend, and we're gonna call her Lisa because to respect her privacy, I'm not gonna say her real name, but we're gonna call her Lisa. And me and Lisa were like two peas in the pod. Like nothing could separate us, not even glue. Glue don't separate nothing. Nothing could separate us, period. Like we was tight. So Lisa hit me up one day, like all the other days in the summer, and was like, "Girl, you wanna hang out today? We got fun." So I'm like, "Yeah, girl, like, you know, regular friend stuff." So the thing about this day, there was nothing wrong with it at all. But the thing about this day is that she wanted to chill with some boy that she had met, and his name, well, we're gonna call him Steve. We can call him Steve because to protect his privacy, I don't want to call him his real name. So we can call him Steve. So she wanted to chill with Steve. I think he wanted to chill with her too. So she's like, "Oh, let's go to Steve's house." You know, back then, if your parent was not home and you was lit, if your parents was not home, you was lit because your house was free to anybody that you want to invite over. Not me, but to Steve, that's what it was. Went to Steve's house, and you know, regular teenage stuff. We're doing regular teenage stuff. Everybody's potheads, everybody's smoking, including me. And we were all just chilling, listening to music, having a good time. Now, the story doesn't start from Steve's house, but it's just an introduction to what happens. So after a while, I get annoyed because like Steve had a friend that just kept flirting with me, and I just didn't like it. So I was just like, you know what, let's, like, I'm kind of getting uncomfortable, let's go, and stuff like that. And she was getting bored because she at the time she wasn't a smoker, so like everybody's smoking, she's just not understanding like the concept of us just sitting around each other smoking. But she, you know, she wasn't high, she was sober. She was just like, what's the point of us being here if we're just gonna exist? So like, let's just leave, you're uncomfortable and stuff like that. So this is where the story begins. We left Steve's house. Mind you, Steve's house was fine. You know, we never gave him attitude. You know, he's a really good host and all that. So we left. We told him our goodbyes. You know, he walked us outside, you know, to make sure we were okay. And we walked to the train station that was like around Steve's house that we knew of. Now, the train station was closed due to construction purposes. So we were kind of upset because we had to walk to the next stop. Now, the story begins in this point of time in the story. So while we're walking from point A to point B, in the middle of that, while we're trying to walk to point B, she tells me, "Turn around, you gotta run." I'm like, so when people tell me to run, I always tend to just like be gone. But this one just had me questioning a little bit. I'm like, why are you asking me to run for? You know I don't exercise. So she was like, "There's a guy following us, and I suggest that you run. I suggest that we run." Now I understood the seriousness of the situation. She didn't want to make it too obvious that she was talking about him because he was already crazy and he was already talking to himself. So she didn't want to make it too obvious, but she was telling me like, let's run, and he probably won't notice. And plus, he was following us. So I took her advice and we start running. Now, the scariest part of it is when I turn around, the guy is literally behind us chasing us, like he's speeding after us. we took so many turns. I would say like we took about 4 turns before we finally lost this dude. We finally lost him. So that was really scary for me because when I turned around, he was very, very, very close to me. So I just started speeding right after that. Luckily, we caught up with each other. You know, she caught up with me because usually I run faster. So, like, we caught up with each other, but where we caught up with each other was weird because we were taking random turns. We were not worried about which street we were on. And plus, that threw us off because now we're looking for a train station. While we're looking for a train station, some guy's chasing us, so we're taking a whole different route because now, guess what? We don't know where the train station is at. But however, we do land into this different neighborhood that I've never seen before, and it looks so out of place from where we was at. So I'm like, girl, are we still in the same neighborhood, or like, is this something out of Twilight Zone? So I'm looking around. I'm like, I've never seen this before. We walk into a store, get some food, and then that's when we were lost. I knew we were lost. So I'm looking around. I'm like, what neighborhood is this? Like, it felt like out of a dream, like out of a movie or something. I've never seen houses like built that. Oh, structured so perfectly. I'm like, it looks like somebody just literally took it out of a movie and placed it in the middle of Brooklyn. So now, she's like, we don't know where we at. And after a while of contemplating, we finally asked people for directions. One person, their help wasn't all that good, but it led us to know or figure out where we're supposed to be at. So eventually, we finally found the train station because we're following the right path. And when I tell you, that sigh of relief meant everything to me. It really did. Because that guy had no motive to chase some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girls because we were bothering him. And what makes it worse is that there was a whole bunch of people on that block that weren't even getting chased. I mean, I'm not wishing that on nobody, but like, out of all people, why chase us? And two, nobody even helped. Like, we had to really run, and I'm like, nobody even helped. So, yeah, that's the end of that story. But when we got into the train station, everything was fine. I felt relieved, but I always questioned where were we and why were we being chased. But with that being said, that's the end of the story. It's not nothing, you know, big or whatever, but I tried. And I want to share with y'all my experience on that story. And I will be uploading a lot to get this YouTube up and going. So y'all can like, I don't care if y'all dislike, comment, and subscribe.